going on, guys? So I mentioned last week that more men need to be doing exercises like barbell hip thrusts or glute bridges. And the reason behind that is that those glutes and the hamstrings and that whole lower posterior chain is what holds up the rest of your body. Your hips is the biggest, strongest, and most explosive complex in the body, or so it should be. And if you neglect direct glute training, you're doing yourself a disservice as far as strength and performance goes, also as far as aesthetics goes. A lot of women say that they like a guy with a nice ass. And there's a reason my wife calls me Bubble Buck. So I've got a pointer for you, and this is just another reason to wear flat shoes when you're doing heavy lower body compound movements or even your overhead presses. So a real common mistake here is when someone's doing glute bridges is that they come up and bring their heels up. That's not going to help you very well. You want to drive through the whole foot. Boom. Now the other common mistake here is that people often create what's called a lordotic curve. So they come up and look back and they create too much of a curve here, leaving an anterior pelvic tilt, right? Anterior pelvic tilt. That means that they're not getting maximal gluteal contraction there. So what you want to do to fix this is come up, look down between your knees, and tilt your pelvis posteriorly, or as if you were showing yourself your own belt buckle if you were wearing one. Boom. Gluteal contraction, no gluteal contraction. Now, of course, your squats and your deadlifts or your lunges will get the glutes if you do them correctly, but neglecting direct glute or hip training outside of squats and deadlifts is kind of like neglecting your biceps when you train your back or neglecting your triceps when you train your chest. They work in unison, and those movements are hip dominant movements. So guys, never neglect direct glute training. When you do so properly and consistently, you will see increases in strength and performance and size and achieve a certain aesthetic that just about everybody likes. Take it easy.